Good morning. Good morning, everybody, or whatever time zone it is. I don't know. It's morning for me. I'm drinking coffee. This is Paul
I
from
just finished
MLH.
mine. Hi, I'm Kari. Good morning, everyone.
Good
Happy Thursday. Happy day 4 of Global Hack Week. That's what it is.
It is, in fact, day 4 of Global Hack Week. Super duper exciting. Well, let's get right into it. Welcome to day 4 of API Week. I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful week so far. I'm going to wait a little bit here just because people are probably just getting the notification that this has gone live. Because right now, people are just waking up, I'm assuming. Let me make sure we're actually live on Twitch. And
good.
We are. Perfect. Okay. Yep, there we go. Now the numbers have updated. It said 0 for a while, and I'm like, that doesn't seem quite right. But yeah.
Exactly.
Hello. Welcome to API Week, day 4 specifically. I am Paul. I am a PhD student studying space exploration, which means I get to go play with the rovers and launch telescopes into the sky and that kind of stuff. Really fun. I've been organizing hackathons since 2015, so I've been around the community for a long time. And I have an adorable cat named Peanut Butter and 3 Blahajar, which I learned is the plural of Blahaj. 1 over there and 2 over there.
Nice. Hi, my name is Kari. I'm also a coach here at MLH. I like mobile apps, if you haven't realized from the sheer amount of mobile app streams that I do here at Global Hack Weeks. I am happy to announce that I am still knitting and still sweater. However, it is very well on the way, and we are, I think, I'm going to check back in on day 7. I think the goal is by day 7 to have it like ready to stitch. My current obsession is crumble cookies. It's a very dangerous one because there's one 2 minutes from my apartment.
2 minutes?
It's scary. Mm-hmm.
That is terrifying. The closest one to me is like
scary.
A good 10-minute drive, and that's like far away enough that I can't just walk down
Mine's
the street.
a 2-minute walk. It's so bad.
That is dangerous.
So bad. It's dangerous.
If you're not familiar with crumble cookies, they are delicious, like one-off masterpiece cookies. Like you don't just buy like a dozen of them. You buy like one very, very well-crafted cookie.
They're giant and they're delicious, and they come out with new flavors every week. So you're like, oh, I have to go this week because it's lemon bar week, and I really want lemon bar, and then that's how they get you.
That is how they get you. It's that kind of limited availability.
Yeah, the scarcity mindset.
It is the scarcity mindset. All right. Well, I can't even eat one cookie in a whole day. So sweet.
No, actually, what my roommate and I do is like we get a 4-pack and we split them usually. Like we have different tastes. So like she gets 2, I get 2, and we have them for like 4 days. It's like half a cookie a day.
Yeah, they're really sweet. Like you definitely don't eat the whole thing in one. I mean, you could.
I love them though. I have to. Oh, I have.
Yeah. Oh, same. Alrighty.
Sweet.
So, how was your day 3? Some fun, exciting streams that y'all saw? What was your favorite stream that you saw? Genuinely want to know. Was it mine? Maybe? No.
I thought your stream was pretty cool. I tuned in for a bit. Looked fun.
Thank you. Yeah, I did you tune in for the part where I was setting up a tent in my office?
I did not.
Oh, I did set up a tent in my office, and
there you go.
I absolutely overestimated the amount of space I have in my office to put a tent up.
Honestly,
because I was almost knocking things off my wall with the tent poles.
Yeah, I would say it looks from the corner here. It looks pretty spacious, but I don't know.
I think it's like the wide view angle that of this camera.
It makes it look,
Yeah,
it looks snazzy. Love it. Well, there you go. You got some love. It was awesome. Happy to hear that. We love fun streams.
How was your day 3?
My day 3 was I did today in Global Hack Week, and then I went ahead and just tuned into a couple of streams whenever I could. I am off streaming duty until Friday, except for today's. And then on Friday we're doing part 3, and then I'm doing a couple mini events to round things out. So gonna be fun.
That is super duper awesome. Anybody in chat have some fun favorites from day 3?
Yeah. I've heard Dimmer's Twitch API series has been an absolute hit. So
I've heard that as well. In fact, I've like been just seeing people, or like I've been seeing like the remnants of it, because like there's a bunch of stuff on Twitch that's like left over from Dimmer streams. So like people will like try to use some of the emote things and on other people's streams, and it's like, unfortunately that's not gonna work, but hilarious that this is there.
I love it. It's so creative and it allows for so much cool stuff. I love APIs. APIs are great. Oh, Twilio stuff is really cool.
Yeah. Tune in briefly to Google Earth Engine and Shark Tracking app. Pretty cool stuff. They are both super cool things. I really love. So I actually took a class on Google Earth Engine a couple years ago. It was just so like fun. It was like, hey, do you want to learn Google Earth Engine and have a class around it? I'm like, sure, that sounds like fun. Cool. And so when I saw that Stefan was making a Google Earth Engine stream, I was super amped about it. And the Shark Tracking app is really fun too. I know Cecilia has been like working hard on making it super beginner friendly and work through figuring out how to build this along the way and learning, which is super nice.
I love when streams are like follow along, build along the way. I scrapped my like app on day 2. I was like, the Spotify API was not cooperating with me. And I was like, you know what? We're just going to start with a web app. I don't know web. Doesn't matter. We're going to learn along the way. It's been fun.
So. That is awesome. And the Twilio stuff. Yeah. I love using Twilio. It's so easy to just like get started with Twilio.
Oh, 100%.
Like, it literally takes like 5 minutes to send your first text, and I like this isn't like a talking point. That's just my experience with it.
We're experimenting with it for one of my class projects right now. I got a big deadline next week, and we got to figure out some notification stuff. And I'm like, might just need something simple to get it going, and that's pretty much the vibe. So.
And somebody organized an MLH No Light mini event. That is super exciting, and one moment, because it might be something later on that you will see. we saw. We've been watching. All right.
In my guild, I love that. Sweet. Yeah, we've got 10,000 points earned and counting from all of y'all for coming out to our streams and being awesome. So thanks y'all for joining us and having a great time at Global Hack Week APIs.
Yeah. It's really a crazy amount of points just from all the challenges that you've been doing and all the streams you've been popping in on. So congratulations to all y'all. You shared some even more swag, so all of you have been posting your favorite swag both on Discord and on social media. And so we have this lovely, lovely array of stickers. And is that like a coloring book or something? Like, oh, I can't zoom in. But like that definitely looks like a little coloring book, the Happy Hacking coloring book. That is so cute.
I think that sounds familiar. Happy Hacking coloring book. Yeah, that looks like either like a little comic or like a little coloring book. That sounds so fun, actually. I really want one. I love coloring books.
I also love that sticker sheet that they have there at the bottom.
Oh yeah, with Jean and like, oh, those are so cute. That coffee mug.
Oh,
I'm so impartial to coffee mug stickers. This is like a very niche thing. But
really?
We had like for the event I organized, we had like a little mentorship program, and we gave out little stickers, and they're all like duck themed. And like there's like big duck, little duck, duck in fun hat, like so many ducks. And then there's like this little like iced coffee cup with like the logo on it. Peak sticker. Unfortunately, they're all gone, but like I love it.
I was gonna say, like, can you slide one under the table? They're all gone.
Gosh, though. I wish they're all gone. We gave them out at like the freshman org fair, and they were flying out.
I can imagine. Those sound like good stickers.
And it's impressionable freshmen. You gotta catch them while they're young.
Oh, absolutely. Get them all the good stickers.
Sweet. Oh yeah, loving it. Yay, guild events! Speaking of guild events, we just heard about a No Light mini event in the guild that went really well. That's so fun. Generally guilds are a great way to get like further involved in the MLH community. Global Hack Week. Oh, there you go. Sweet. No Light mini event.
I'm assuming this is your mini event that you posted about.
That looks like
I'm gonna make the guess here that the No Light mini event that you organized, is the one that is on our stream right now. We saw you.
We're
And
waiting
we are
for
super
you.
excited.
Yeah, that's so
super
cool. Awesome.
Just made it.
Just made it. What did I miss?
We just been
I mean, just
hanging
chatting.
out. Hanging out. I got some coffee that I'm sipping on to stay awake.
Yeah, I just finished mine. It's a little empty. But I've been like my little travel tumbler. But yeah, it's been very chill. Oh yeah, there you go. That was you. Awesome. That's so
Yay.
cool.
That's exciting. I hosted a No Light earlier this week, and it's a blast. I found like a bunch of like really, really old websites. So like I went on like the web. I went on like the web archive, the Wayback Machine, and like I pulled up like, all right, here's the Lego site from 1996. So recreate that.
So fun. Oh my gosh.
It was a blast.
I love that. And I remember we did like an intro to HTML, CSS, JS, and it was like we taught people like about like that like early web effect where like you could have the text go across the screen. Like we just
the
had
marquee effect. I forgot about the marquee effect.
I love marquee.
During No Light, somebody like had the marquee effect, and I was just kind of sitting there like, wow, it's so good. It was like welcome to Legoland, scrolling across the screen.
I love that. Awesome. All right, sweet.
All right, and of course you hacked with a ton of APIs. So here is one of the streams that we had about Earth Engine. I was just talking about earlier. One of the really, really cool APIs that I think is just awesome because you're able to use tons and tons of Earth science data sets for just like in Google Maps. So like you like define a region and then you can like look at the satellite images. It's super cool. I'm really excited about it.
Mm-hmm. So true. I know. I don't know. I think like in general, there's so many cool APIs out there, and I'm personally learning so much about different APIs that exist that I'm like in the mood to like go ahead and explore and do so many other cool things with them. So that's really exciting.
Yeah. All right.
Sweet. What we got next? What's happening today? All right, let's figure out what we've got on the agenda for the schedule today. First, we got Cecilia just right after this at 1 p.m. Eastern or 10:30 p.m. IST, doing a little Wikipedia Races mini event. I love this mini event. Like, I've done it so many times, not like just for fun, like with friends during COVID or like just honestly like as a fun little activity. And it's always, I don't know, there's a skill involved. It's an art. So definitely come out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like doing Wikipedia Races. It's kind of
so much fun.
All right. After that, we have Stefan with No Light. Like I said earlier, No Light is just a really neat thing where you're given a website and you have to recreate it without using any syntax highlighting. So you have no idea what you're coding. I mean, you have an idea what you're coding, but you have no idea if it's correct. And the beauty of HTML is it will render it even if what you wrote doesn't actually work. So you see a lot of really fun broken things, and it's a blast because no one ever gets it right, but people, make an honest try.
Yeah. All right. I think up next we got, there you go. We want another Dimmer stream where we are here to deliver. Dimmer will be back at 4 p.m. Eastern and 1:30 a.m. IST for implementing virtual production APIs. It says it's a follow-up from yesterday's stream. So if you enjoyed yesterday's stream or you feel like it's a cool thing to join, definitely come out. I feel like it's going to be super exciting.
After this, we have Shark Tracker Part 3. That means the third part of the Shark Tracker. In parts 1 and 2, Cecilia was working on learning about APIs to track sharks and other marine life. And now she's working on putting together a website so that way you can get matched with local sharks in your area. So, writing little bios for all the sharks and everything. They are pretty hilarious, honestly.
That's so
fun.
That'll
be at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Awesome. And then we got an event for Linux scripts, just a fun little mini event, 3 a.m. Eastern Time, 12:30 p.m. IST with Noder. I think this one's going to be really fun. Just a great way to get started into some Linux scripts.
After that, at 4 a.m. Eastern Time, 1:30 a.m. IST, we have building an API for a job board website. So this is going to be working with UT to create your own API for a job board. This is part 1 of a multi-part series. In fact, part 2
is right after.
Is going to be right after that. And so it'll be a pretty long night for some people, or morning, or whatever time zone you're in, but going through 2 parts of this job board website API building.
Yeah, and I would just like to say that I think there's an issue with the time zones on the announcements for those 2. That should be 1:30 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. IST, not AM.
Gotcha. That makes a little bit more sense.
More sense. That's what I'm saying. All right.
The correct schedule will be on mlh.io or dhw.mlh.io/schedule. So if any of these times are wrong,
you can always go there for most up-to-date information, or we can, figure it out. And you can ask us. Then after that, you got a fun little event with John for GeoGuessr, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 6:30 p.m. IST. I love GeoGuessr. It's such a fun game. I don't know. I've been following that one GeoGuessr champion where he tries to guess places in 0.1 seconds, only looking at the dirt. If y'all know what I'm talking about, it's so much fun.
Absolutely know what you're talking about. I also watched what's GeoWizard or something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I love GeoGuessr. Honestly, if it wasn't 6 a.m. for me, I would have just asked John, I'm like, can I just hop on and hang out and play GeoGuessr with you?
Perfect. I love it. But yeah.
And finally, we have
the guy is a meme. I love it.
He is a meme. He really is.
Have you
He's
seen the series where he takes people's pictures that they can't figure out what they are and transposes them? Those are so cool.
All right. And then finally, we have Introduction to Flight and Hotel Booking, Part 1. So UFOL is going to be working on building an API to search for hotels, flights, and make your reservations. And so it'll be a super exciting multi-part series starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7:30 p.m. IST.
Nice.
And with that, that is everything on the schedule for today. I think the only thing that we're missing is there was one that I noticed was Earth Sciences API Part 3 with Stefan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to gush about Earth Engine a bunch, so you should just go to it. It's super neat. I love it. It's fun. There's so many cool things you can do. And that'll be at 3... I have 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is none of the time zones that we've been using, but that's the time zone that I'm in.
6 p.m. Eastern and 3:30 a.m. IST. I got it pulled up.
Thank you.
Yeah,
awesome.
Sweet.
Got my back there.
Okay. We got questions. All right. First one that I saw, I've been waiting for this one. Kari, just curious, are going back to mobile tomorrow or sticking with web for the Spotify API? I've been doing some research on this. Honestly, the iOS Spotify API is funky because of the way that Apple or the way that iPhones require for you to check whether Spotify is running is by having a song running in the background. It's kind of quirky and annoying. So mobile is still my number one in my heart. And if I can come up with something fun tomorrow to incorporate mobile into my Spotify API stream, we'll do it. But if not, we're sticking it with web. That's the plan for now. Okay.
Paul, did you dye your hair? Yes. Usually my hair is fun, multicolored nonsense, but my hairstylist got in a car accident, and I need to go find a new hairstylist while he is recovering from a broken collarbone.
We wish him a speedy recovery.
We really
I'm very upset about this. You can't really tell because the lighting in here is awful, but my hair's gray right now, and I just dyed it not too long ago, and I'm obsessed with it. That being said, my hairstylist is moving, and I'm so upset. I understand why she's moving. I love her. She's moving for a kid. Love that. That being said, I'm very upset about the fact that she's leaving me. I'm feeling abandoned.
It's I've known my hairstylist for 8 years now, so it is one of those things that I'm it's finding another hairstylist while he's recovering. What do I do?
I know. It's where do I start?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We got a little fun comment. I'm glad that MLH made some space for Earth Science. It's literally what I do and got tons of project with GE, but working on my own because not many people do that. That's what Global Hack Week is for. It's we explore things that we're passionate about, different technologies that we think are cool, and that's why they all have a theme that we think is important to development and other fun things. So yeah, I'm very excited to see that your Google Earth Engine's getting more love.
Yeah, and it's also super cool that you're into earth sciences. I do a ton of like, because my PhD is in exploration systems design, so I do a ton of stuff with like earth science data sets, and I am also super excited about it, and I hope to bring more of that to Global Hack Weeks in the future when I have more time outside of my own research.
Awesome, sweet. Okay, what we got? We got which development should I go for, mobile or web? The honest answer is I can't answer that question for you. The way that I suggest it is like dive into both and see what you like better. I've dabbled in both. I have a soft spot for mobile. Is my soft spot for mobile because I learned it first? Honestly, probably yes. That being said, I enjoy it better. I find it like a cooler, like just a general idea. I like the feeling of holding something as I'm like working on things. Like it's a very niche little thing, but like I enjoy it. And I don't know, you just kind of have to figure out what you think is going to have better opportunities for you, what different things are out there. So that's my suggestion.
Yeah, but GHW hairstyle heartbreaks. Indeed.
Actually,
for the record, my stylist, he is doing better. He is in good spirits. He just, has a broken collarbone.
Yeah, that's unfortunate and makes it hard to perform any job, let alone one that requires for you to stand for a while. Okay. What are your headphones? That's a great question. I think they're Skull Candy from what I can tell. Yeah. I bought them on Amazon about a year and a half ago. I then broke the cord on them, so this is like a random cord I got for like $4 as a replacement. But they're fantastic. I think they look really cute. I know they match the
aesthetic.
I like them. Yeah, no, it's a nice little like a little silver band. I don't know. That's pretty much it. I'm not a headphone fiend.
I am a bit of a headphone fiend, I want to say.
Okay.
So I have my Sennheiser HDXXs plugged into a bunch of amplifiers that I stole from my advisor.
Ooh.
I don't think he's remembered that he let me borrow these because it's been like 2 years now.
Okay.
And I'm going to not bring it up.
Yeah, I respect that. I respect it. Yeah. No, I am not a headphone fiend. I use my AirPods most of the time, except I broke the mic on them, so that's unfortunate. But it's okay.
Sad time.
I've heard rumors that I will be receiving new AirPods shortly. So.
Ooh, exciting.
It's also my birthday soon, which is very exciting.
You instantly recognize my headphones. Yes, they are iconic. And I'm a nerd at everything. A little bit. Ever so slightly. Yeah.
That's so fun. No, I relate to that. I too be a nerd at everything. I'm a knitting nerd now. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Honestly,
but I am.
Have you heard? I learned recently that Mary has crafternoons, where she just invites people over and they just craft. And I'm like, that is
Mary
such
and
a good name, and B, an excellent idea.
Yes. Mary and I spent half of Global Hack Week Day 3 talking about our knitting.
I love it.
At least.
I love it so much.
It was great. No, we were talking about my sweater, and then Mary's knitting a pair of socks with self-striping yarn, which was super fun. It was great. Love crafts. Crafty things. Oh, fun. Smart. I love it.
Made a nice iced coffee this morning. I'm currently looking here. I'm currently looking for full-time remote opportunities, especially at tech startups. Do you have an opportunity around, or where can I find it? Well, we have lots and lots of opportunities over at the MLH Career Hub. I forget the URL for that. MLH Career Hub. careerlab.mlh.io. Posting there. I'm not sure if they are remote or not, but I will say that it is a great place to find lots and lots of opportunities with our partners. There is also the MLH fellowship, but that is more of an internship and not a full-time position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah.
And I would also say it always is worth just kind of taking a look at startups that you're interested in. Usually startups have like really good online presence, so you can always reach out to somebody and have a chat if you're interested in some place specific. It never hurts to give it a shot. But I agree that MLH Career Lab is also a great place to find a ton of cool opportunities.
Completely missed the word startup in that. So the MLH Career Lab might not be exactly what you're looking for, but it is a good opportunity to start.
Yeah, sweet. What's the best IST event for day 4? I think that you can't go wrong with any of the events we've got planned. There's some going on, like it also depends on how late you stay up and how early you wake up, because different people have different sleeping times. But we got so many fun things planned, and you can see the entire schedule on the Global Hack Week website. That's my suggestion.
If you want to,
that reminds me.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Go for it.
Early, I would definitely check out the Earth Sciences API and the Shark Tracker, but they are like in the morning for y'all, so yeah.
That's pretty much. Those are morning. Like I think. Oh yeah, those are like early morning.
AM. 8:30
No, it's like. Ooh. Here it says for me it's 3:30 and 5:30. That's early.
Oh wait, yeah, no, you're right. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I know how to do math.
Yeah. Time zones are hard. You're okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we've got a ton of fun events planned. So even if you miss something this week that you really want to go to, we always have the recordings on Twitch for 30 days and then on YouTube after. So you can always match up with that. That reminds me, I haven't touched my yarn in half a year. RIP. It's okay. I did the same thing. I started knitting 5 years ago, and then I left it, and then I found it again in October, and I just kind of haven't stopped. So it ebbs and flows. It happens.
The amount of times I've picked up knitting and gotten maybe a week into it and then not touched it forever. At some point it's gonna stick. I'm sure it will, but I do have just projects lying in bins in my office.
Oh no, I have a under the bed knitting bag, one of half finished project and one of yarn. I also bought way too much yarn for this sweater. I ended up buying 8 skeins. Ooh. And I think I'm gonna only use 4, maybe 3, honestly, because I'm almost done and I've only gone through 1.5. So I'm
so you know what that means, right?
More yarn, more sweater.
I was gonna say matching hat and gloves for the sweater.
Ooh, that's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Okay, sweet.
All right. How did you get into MLH? I can start with this one. I've been organizing hackathons since 2015. And back then, we had a hackathon called Desert Hacks. That was an MLH event. And so I've always kind of tangentially been doing stuff with MLH. And then this past year at HackCon, I realized I spent the entire time hanging out with all the MLHers I knew. And I was like, well, I probably should just become a coach at this point.
Yeah, sweet. I've got definitely a much newer story. I used to be a hacker, during the pandemic, got involved in a wide variety of MLH events. Then, got to college as an impressionable freshman in the middle of the pandemic and was like, I want to get involved in fun things. And so I joined our hackathon organizing team at my university, ended up first directing our hacker experience team, then being president. And then I was like, okay, what comes next? And I knew that I enjoyed some of the aspects of organizing, both in terms of the event planning, the getting to interact with lots of different hackers. And I kind of wanted a natural next step. So I threw my application into the coach bucket and out popped out this. So now I'm here.
Exciting. And to answer your question, do I apply for a job? Yes, both of us have applied for the coaches program, and that is how we did it. The MLH jobs are at careers.mlh.io, and they have some listings there for both coach stuff and full-time engineering positions.
Mm-hmm.
And you meant the most fun event. I've heard a lot of good things about Dimmer streams, and they seem very chaotic. So if you're looking for fun, that might be where to go.
Yeah. Also, we got a bunch of fun mini events planned. Not Light should be really fun, or the Wikipedia races right after this should be great too. GeoGuessr, like those are going to be like fun, like mini fun events. The goal is to have like a blast.
Yeah.
Not that the goal isn't to have a blast at any of the technical streams, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Will the recordings be on YouTube for a long time? The recordings will be posted on YouTube, and once they're posted on YouTube, they will not come off YouTube unless they need to for whatever reason. So you should be able to access any of the Global Hack Week streams that you enjoyed during April on our YouTube once they're posted. And you can also access any of the streams for January, February, or March, or any of the streams from previous Global Hack Weeks in previous years.
You're loving the event, learning so many things in just 7 days. Great return on investment in a small time. That is one of the reasons why I just love the stuff that MLH does. I've been here for a while, and it's not, and I have a good reason for it. I think it's really great that you can learn so many things in such a short amount of time, and so really happy to see that you've learned tons and tons of stuff.
Yeah, I think that's exactly like what Global Hack Week is about. It's just like learning new things, having a good time, meeting new friends, and getting to hang out and just kind of grow your skills and figure out what you enjoy. So I really love that part of Global Hack Week.
You thought I was going to ask for one. I have a good number of knitted objects. I don't think I need another sweater, but yes.
I think Paul's got it.
I'm covered. Don't worry.
Sweet. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there you go. I clicked on it at the same time.
We got two people piloting right now. All right. This question might be irrelevant, but do you have any tips on interviewing for the MLH Fellowship? Thank you. So I have not applied for it. Have you? Do you know the process?
Nope. I know the process pretty much, like just from like experiences and talking to the people that have done the fellowship or have like previously like interviewed. I would say any general interview tips apply. You know, be nice, be impressionable, show that you have a passion about something that the MLH Fellowship can help you accomplish. Make sure that you have your technical skills are, you know, set pretty well, and generally just have a good time while you're interviewing too.
Mm-hmm. I also realized that we don't need the words Q&A, and I could have just switched to this at any point.
So true. Yeah.
You don't need to see the word. You know what part this is.
So true. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any other tips for fellowship app, Paul, or fellowship interview?
I think that's mostly it. Just kind of learn to be genuine with like just your answers and just thinking out loud for a lot of things. Just general interview tips, but being able to think while talking is a good way of doing it. So that way you're not just like awkwardly silent the whole time. You're like, okay, so I want to do this, and I need to sort this list, and I need to do this, and so if I do this, and it kind of shows your thought process, and that's the important bit.
Yeah, I think that's really good. I always like to talk, like even if it's something like me saying, right now I'm not sure how to do this, so let's focus on this other part that I think is more important, and we can come back to this later. I've done that a couple of times, and like I'm just going to table this while I figure it out, and like that also helps me think about it while I'm working on other things. And like I'll be like, if I have the time, I'll be like, let's come back to it now and see like how we can figure this out.
Mm-hmm. All right. From the US, where is Paul from? I am from the US as well. I'm on the West Coast, so my time zones are a little bit more morning. That's why I'm drinking my coffee and I roll out of bed maybe half an hour before the stream started. But yeah.
Yeah, and I'm technically based in the US right now, but my like life story and like where I'm from is much more complicated. because I spent a few years living in Singapore, and then I spent a few years living in Poland as well. So, and that's where I'm originally from. So I've got an interesting little time in my life. Yeah. Is this lore time? I mean, I kind of just went about it in like the shortest version. I was born in Poland, lived there, moved to Singapore, then moved to the US, and I've been here since.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Go for it.
I don't know which one. Okay. Do I know about Star Citizen? Yeah, actually. I remember like my freshman year a long time ago learning about this game. Has it come out yet? I remember it's been like, oh boy, we started a Kickstarter like 8 years ago. I don't think it's been out yet. And then I think next up. Oh wait, I want to talk about the MLH cap. The MLH cap is super cool, and I love this hat. I even when I'm not like doing MLH things, I will wear this hat just because it is such a good hat. It has got Coach on the back. It's super.
Wore mine all day yesterday because it's we've got like severe thunderstorm here right now, and I've been wearing mine like just to protect my head from the rain half the time because I'm like, I don't really want to wear a beanie. It was like too hot for a beanie. It was like 85 degrees. I was like, I don't want to wear a beanie, so I put on my MLH coat hat, and then perfect. It also matches my hair now, so I'm like, oh, great, love it.
It's a great color. Like it's a good like dad hat vibe color because it comes like kind of pre-faded, so it's very nice. There's also the jacket to like matches it. Do you have the jacket?
I don't. I wish I did.
I will.
Do you have the jacket?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! Wait. Oh my god! I'm so jealous.
Oh yeah.
Where do I acquire one of these?
I don't think we have any more. It's kind of sad because the sleeves are sort of long, but like.
It's fine.
All right.
Ryan has one too. I'm sure Ryan has one. Love Ryan.
Paul's pants hurt.
Anyway.
Well, I do another No Light event. I won't be hosting a No Light event, but there will be one at 3 p.m. Eastern time because I can do time zone math. And it is amazing. I do just love doing them, and I'm sure that I forget who's hosting it. Well, anyway, whoever's hosting it is going to do a fantastic job.
Who is hosting No Light? Stefan.
Awesome.
There you go. Okay. Kari has traveled so many places. I have been to a lot of places. I don't know. I think I'm at 15 countries. I'm about to be at 16. I'm going to Iceland over Thanksgiving. But
that's so exciting.
I think I'm at like 16 countries, and I think hitting 25 states. So I'm trying to rack up as many as I can. So it's a fun time.
I'll be going there. I'll be going there pretty soon.
Oh, nice.
That's Antarctica. So
that's so sick.
I'm super excited about that. That'll be in 2024. Nice. I'll be going.
Are you doing
down
research
south.
there?
Mm-hmm. We're launching We're launching a space telescope on a balloon out of Antarctica, and so real exciting.
That's so fun. One of my friends did like geology research in Antarctica over from like September to December. She loved it. Mm-hmm. Okay. How do I get my MLH cap? Coach exclusive. Same with the Coach exclusive merch. But how do I get an MLHT? There's a wide variety of options for getting an MLHT. One is a wide variety of events. We'll have them for coming to some of our workshops. So if you're participating in any MLH partner hackathons, specifically in the US, you can definitely snag one over there. We usually bring them out to events, specifically the 2023 Gene shirt. And, 2024 is coming soon, the 2024 season. So I would snag Gene while you can. So that's a great option. And then
any guesses?
There should be...
Sorry.
I have a very strong opinion about what I want the 2024 mascot to be.
Okay.
But I want to let chat.
Yeah, I want to see what chat has an idea. So if you're not familiar with our mascots, every year we have a different mascot. And the mascots are all kind of alphabetical. So in the past, we had Ducky the Debugger, Ellie the Electric Elephant.
Frankie, the file system ferret.
Frankie the File System Ferret, and Gene the Glitchy Giraffe. So we have an H next year. So drop your ideas in the chat about what you think our H mascot is going to be. We don't know. We don't know either. So we're just guessing.
We have no idea. I just have a very, very strong case.
Yeah, I think we all
really want.
Yeah, we have strong opinions.
I have a strong opinion. Yeah, sweet. Hippo. I do like the hippo idea. The other idea I had was hedgehog. I think hedgehogs are great.
I think hummingbirds would be really cute too.
Hummingbirds. Oh, I love that. It has to be an H animal. Mm-hmm. What is that buzz? Hello?
My pants aren't blue. No, I wasn't expecting to stand up, so I'm still like in my PJs.
I love it.
I just woke up.
I've got all my rain gear on because we've got a thunderstorm out here. So I got like rain boots, raincoat, rain like umbrella. Like I'm covered for this mess that's outside right now because it's bad out there.
And my vibe is fun and blue. Apparently. I mean, so I have my light here. I could make this even more blue.
Oh, amazing. So blue.
Yeah. My office just happens to have a lot of blue things. I didn't realize that until like, yeah, I have like blages that are blue and everything. Let's see. Am I going to see the puffins? Maybe. I'm obviously not allowed to like go up and touch them. That's probably bad. I'm terrified of like some of the animals down there because I heard that like seals are terrifying.
Seals can be vicious from what I've heard.
And bigger than you think.
Oh, am I going to see the puffins in Iceland? I don't think I'm going. Yeah, I'm going to Iceland over Thanksgiving. On like a little adventure. Am I? Honestly, I bought my tickets on a whim, and I'm still planning on my itinerary, to be completely honest with you. So I guess we'll see. But I am very excited about Iceland. Just generally, it's going to be like one of my like first like big girl vacations. So I'm very excited for big girl vacation.
Yeah, there aren't puffins in Antarctica. What was I saying? There are penguins in Antarctica, and again, I don't think I can go anywhere close to them. But yes. All right.
Unfortunately, it looks like when I'm in Iceland, there won't be puffins. They tend to migrate because I'm going in November, and they tend to be around from April to August. So,
for my T address, it's oh no, my monitor died. Things are probably still streaming.
Rip.
Just my monitor just ripped.
It's okay. I got it. For my T address has been taken. How long will it ship to India? So, the like honest answer for you is that we don't know because there's a lot of things that are being updated about the way that India shippings work right now, just because we want to support the MLH community in India better when it comes to getting our swag on time. So the answer that it can take a long time, it could take a really short time. We honestly don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. We are updating a lot of the systems, though, so it should, in theory, be shorter. I know on Monday, yes. Ryan was saying that, like, with the new method, it should be a lot less time than it has taken historically, but they haven't fully tested it. So, in theory, shorter. In practice, maybe not.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah. We're hoping that it's shorter, but unfortunately, just with the way that customs works in a lot of places and shipping things, it like the current system is just, it's really hard. And it's not like the holdup is like on MLH's side or on like your side. It's usually way, way, way above that. So
yeah, like I think that you get like a shipping notification when we ship it, and then it gets stuck in customs for like weeks.
Yeah, because also like customs is hard. Oh my gosh, there's just a buzzsaw going in this building.
Oh no, it's that. Okay.
Yay, construction. Oh, anyway.
Weeks is an understatement. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I've shipped international packages before. It's always hard.
Yeah.
In theory, just, like, personal stuff.
In theory, it'll take less time in the future because I think the new plan is shipping all of the stuff to one distribution facility in India, and then that will ship it. That will go through customs once, and then from there it gets distributed out. So that's the new plan, and we will see how it goes. And seals are huge animals. Yes, they are. they're huge. And from the friends that have gone down there, they said that like they are given very explicit rules to like don't even think of going close to them because they will ruin your day.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Here, do we got any more fun questions? Somehow banks ship stuff in like 2 days. Banks are interesting. Banks are special in a lot of ways, especially like if it's like a local bank or say if it's something like more local. They usually don't have to deal with international shipping because it's just coming from one place to another. But the moment you involve like crossing borders, different places have different regulations. Shipping from the US somewhere else is hard. Shipping somewhere else from the US is also hard. It's really, really difficult. So yeah, it's much more complicated than just, hey, we're shipping. We promise everyone's trying their best. We appreciate y'all's patience. If you get the rare chance to see narwhals, I suggest you take it. They're literally unicorns. I am planning out my itinerary and I'm gathering suggestions as we speak. So please feel free to, drop. I'm gonna now see what happens. Yeah, shipping to India has 55 steps, literally. So we get it. Trust me. Like, yeah, it sucks, but we're trying our best. I promise. And then yeah, let's see here. How was the API project session? It went well. We ended up having to finish out something else later, but ended up honestly going all right. I had a good time, so I'm excited about it. I'm excited for part 3 on Friday, but first we got to get through more fun workshops. So. Import mechanical keyboards, and it's always a pain. So true. I don't know.
Yeah.
Importing anything is good.
I have mine. Here's my keyboard. I have my fun mechanical keyboard here. It's shiny. But yeah, I can imagine importing them. I mean, especially if you're importing something that's a group buy, you're probably waiting like 2 years to get whatever you just bought. Oh boy.
No, so true. All right. I think we are running almost out of time, and we got nope. I just clicked something. Do not click that. But we are short on time, or not short on time. We're almost ready to wrap up. So if you have any last minute questions or inquiries, now is the time to ask away.
Is that a GH60? No, it is a Tokyo 60. Using the I forget what keycap set this is, but yeah. And it requires more mechanical efforts. Silly pun of the day. You can have more than one silly pun in a day. I certainly have many, many silly puns in any given day. All right. Well, if you have any last minute things.
I love group projects.
Y'all should have seen.
You should have seen Dimmer's stream.
I'm assuming, knowing Dimmer, I know that they probably made 1 million puns during their stream, and that does not surprise me in the slightest.
I was watching their stream because it was right before mine. I think on Monday or Tuesday, and it was great. I loved it.
How to get selected for MLH? I'm not really sure what you mean by selected, but I do have some ideas for project ideas. Project ideas should be something that I find that the most interesting projects are the ones where you came in, you're like, I want to learn this thing, and then you come up with an idea to build a project around it. Because then, even if you don't like get selected or whatever, you step away learning something brand new that you didn't know before. And 2, it really shines through, and it's like, hey, we worked on this. I never tried using Flask before, and here's what I built with it. And it's more. I'm always excited about that.
Yeah, so true. I think any project is a good project, honestly. Like I've you really tried to stress that point home. Like anything that you're interested in making is a good project and it's worth exploring. So there you go. Okay. How are Polish and Polish spelled the same? I'm not a word etymologist. I do not have the answer for that, unfortunately.
Wordmologist.
But I don't know. I'm not an expert. Boo.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have an English degree.
I don't either, or anything remotely close to one.
I have a physics. It's sort of close.
Nice. That is close-ish, I guess. Close enough.
It's the same department.
Yeah, arts and letters and sciences, arts and sciences, probably they're along those lines. Yeah, the department where they put everything that they can't figure out where else to put. Love it.
Just kidding. I have a public speaking background, so I know. I know English.
Nice.
I'm lying. Ah.
Thanks for the day for OC, guys. You're welcome. It was fun.
Mhm. Yeah, these are a blast. I like just like hopping on and being a goofball.
Chatting.
Yeah. Literally the same
Sweet.
words. All right. Well, I believe that that's all. Coming up next in 10 minutes is Wikipedia Races. If you hang around till then, you get to go race through Wikipedia with Cecilia. So that will be super exciting. Me and my 3 Blahages are going to go eat breakfast.
And
My
I'm
cat's
gonna
already
go.
breakfast. I can't say Peanut's joining me.
And I'm gonna go get some lunch and then do some homework. Super fun.
Imagine that Paul out of blue. I'm like, fun fact, blue isn't even my favorite color. My favorite color is purple. I don't know why I have so much blue stuff. What's a blahage? A blahage is this thing right here. This meter-long shark that you buy from an IKEA. Hack pack / blahage. So go buy one yourself. Let's see my English. I am not entirely certain how to answer your question, but if you send your question over to was it shipping@mlh.io? Or I believe that's the email. If not, it's on our website somewhere. That's where you can help you with any shipping questions. Shipping questions, thank you. Shipping questions at mlh.io.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, usually when it's like international shipping, there's additional forms that need to get filled out. So that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Sweet.
All right. Well, thank y'all for joining me. And Kari, sorry.
All good. Yes, thanks y'all
All
for
right.
coming and joining us. Enjoy the rest of Global Hack Week. And I'll be back for more streams later this week. And I think Paul will also be back.
I think this is my last thing for the week, actually. So I'm going to go do work.
Me too.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.